most of us have heard the term fixed thinking and flexible thinking, and this is a good example. Decisions or choices. When we are in fixed thinking, we tend to make decisions like which is the lesser of two evils. I need to decide something, and that means you are losing or sacrificing something else. So think about the word decide. It means to kill something off. Suicide, homicide, matricide, pesticide, to kill something off. Choices come from flexible thinking. Recognizing that you have options, and then you have more options. If you choose this, then you can choose again tomorrow, and then you can choose again. And there's a feeling of freedom that comes with that. It's a willingness to look at your choices as something that is never ending. When we're operating from decision or fixed thinking, we act as if it's life and death. This goes back to that uncertainty thing. You know, how willing are you to accept that there is no right answer, that we really are standing in uncertainty? When you are viewing something as if there is a right and a wrong answer, you get stuck in that fixed thinking. So the moment you decide something's right or wrong, you're judging and assessing, right? You're working from a whole different part of your brain. When you are willing to consider that it's not about right or wrong, but what is going to be the most workable towards whatever we're working on, what's the most workable path, what works right now, then there's no attachment to being right or getting it right. There's something that most business owners have to come up against, and that is that they're going to fail. And embracing that you're going to make mistakes and you're going to fail. I was speaking to a client this week, and she's developing an onboarding and training plan for an employee for the first time. It's her first time ever doing this for an employee. I'm kind of walking her through the steps, and she's like, I really want to get this right the first time. And my response was, oh no, you're going to get it right when you've done this 100 times. This is the first time where you're going to do this, and then you're going to recognize your mistakes, and then you're going to do it better. And then you're going to recognize your mistakes, and you're going to do it better. And by the time we get to 100, then maybe you will be doing it right. But that's the difference in thinking you have to get it right now. And it comes from living like you always have to get it done when there is no such thing. Thinking that your job in the world is to check the frickin' box. It's never done. Never done. Never done. It's all, this is the game you're playing today. You hang it up at the end of the day, you go back into the same game, and you're still working on the same things. Your finances, your marketing, your people development, your sales, same thing. Customer service, delivery, same game, new day, never done. Most business owners can take risks. When we invite flexible thinking and the idea of choice, risk becomes easier because you can make the choice, freely make the choice, and then see how that's working. In other words, all choices become an experiment or research. If it's not working, you stop and you try something else. When we're making decisions, it's almost as if we're too serious about them and we get attached to that particular decision working because we're acting as if we don't have a choice. We're acting as if we can't make another decision. Yes? So when a business owner takes on choices versus decision, they move faster. They see what's working faster or what's not working. And they know when to basically change direction. And the environment that they're inviting around them is they're inviting other people to think the same way. To not get stuck in, is this the right thing to do, but rather, is this workable? And is there anything else I want to shift? Or is there anything else I would do differently now that I'm looking at how I'm doing that? So that flexible thinking is almost contagious, and it creates a work environment where people are actually free to make mistakes and learn from them. That's innovation, that's creativity, that's the place that, by the way, our millennials want to work, where that's okay. When a business owner is into decisions and that this decision is life or death and we must not make any mistakes and it all has to happen perfectly, that's a very tense, difficult work environment. Employees will feel like they're walking on eggshells. They'll have less ideas. They'll hesitate. They'll miss deadlines. You get the idea.